Okay, everyone. Today I want to talk about how to be happier and more positive as a person because I feel like I'm a very happy and positive person for the most part. I feel like I have very good energy around me. But however, nonetheless, I have had a conversation recently with somebody where they were like, I feel like I'm so negative all the time and I like repel people away from me. Like, I don't remember exactly what it was they said, but they were just like, I'm always mad and I'm always angry and I feel like it just like makes me a bad like a miserable person to be around. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea for a video. That's awful. But I was like, that is a good, like, I obviously like talked about their feelings and stuff, but I was like, oh, that's a good idea for a video. Like I'm going to have a conversation with viewers and like people who see this video, um, on how to stay more positive and how to be happy and things like that, because I feel like that's something that not a lot of people talk about. A lot of people talk about like negative things, or like how to stop being toxic, or how to like whatever. It's like, it's not very much like how to be happy, because I feel like that's the foundations of everything. You can't do anything else if you're not happy and fulfilled. So that's what the video is about today. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is to have a gratitude journal, or just while you're driving, like take like 5 seconds out of your day, name 5 things you're thankful about. Write it down, say it out loud, take a video, whatever it is, do something where you're thinking of 5 things that you're grateful for. Because whenever I talk about things that I'm grateful for, I find myself like starting to elaborate on it. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm grateful for this because da da da. And especially if you have a conversation with somebody, like obviously everybody's different. Like some people really like to write things out and like elaborate on them, because they'll just like start to like make like point form. Like they'll be like water, and then they'll be like, I'm grateful for water because not everybody has access to water, it keeps us healthy, da 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 da. Or some people like to talk about it in the car and have a conversation with themselves, or have a conversation with other people about what they're grateful about. But it's really important to always talk about what you're grateful about, because like it just is so important. Like I feel like a lot of the time we kind of get caught up in like dwelling on everything that's going wrong, because as people, obviously we pay more attention to things that are going wrong because it's more magnified. Like when things are going well, it's like, yes, my day is going, I'm going well, like everything is going good, we're rocking and rolling. But then whenever things go wrong, it's like clearly like things are going wrong. Like whenever our car is operating good, it takes us to where we got to go and we're like, okay, period, like let's go. But then whenever it breaks down, you're like, well then damn, like we're on the side of the road now, and now my day is, you know what I mean? It's easier to focus on the negatives. So it's really good to take times of the positive. So let's do it right now. Actually, let's have a great time and do it right now. So 5 things that I'm grateful for. I'm really grateful for my family. Like I have like my family that I can go visit really easily. Like love my family. My friends, I had a really rough time with like having friends in high school. Like I was in a trio and they were basically dating. Like I was in a duet, and me, that was our trio, and it was really hard. And then I had really good friends for a while. I mean, I had a really best friend for a while, and then like, so I know what it's like to have no friends at all. And now that I have friends and I'm really close with them again, like I have friends that I've made and stuff, I'm really grateful for that. Like really, really grateful. I have really strong friends. I have people that I can call. Like I think like not too long ago, actually, I made a video about having no friends, and now here I am with friends. So I'm like really glad. 3, I have a car. I have transportation all the time, which is really, really, really great. Like I also know what it's like to have no fucking car, because I didn't have one for like whenever everybody else in high school and part of times of university had one. Like for half my university degree, I didn't have a car either, so it was really hard, like transportation. But now I have one, so very grateful for that. I think that's 3. 4, my education. I have almost 2 degrees now, and I have obviously a high school diploma and things like that. That's not everybody can have that. Not everybody gets that because of financial reasons or whatever. 5th, financially, I'm very stable, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful. I have somewhere to live. I have a roof over my head. I have food all the time. Health, I'm so healthy. My family is healthy. My friends, like I'm just so grateful for those things. And I feel like the more you realize that you have basic necessities and more, like even if your 5 things are not the same as mine, they probably aren't going to be the same things. Like maybe you don't have friends. That was me a little while ago. Like maybe that's not going to look the same, or maybe like financially it's going to be a little different. Like whatever it is not going to be the same. But there's always things to be grateful about. There's always, like, you live in a safe environment, things like that. There's always something. The next thing is to surround yourself with people who love you. Surround yourself with people who allow yourself to be yourself, okay? Surround yourself with people who allow yourself to make mistakes authentically, to bring your full authentic self to the table constantly, to, you know, because whenever, like, I've had friends where I had to mask who I was as a person. Like, I would not, like, I've had friends on totally different, like, spectrums. Like, one side where it was like I couldn't say anything that I've ever accomplished because they were so lazy, and they, like, I had to dull my light all the time for them. And there were some people that, like, I had to be less, like, bubbly and things like that, or talk less because they thought it was annoying and things like that. Or if I would make a mistake, they'd be like, what the hell? Like, girl, you, like, are you dumb? Like, that's how they would treat me. And that is so exhausting to be around. Like, you are never going to be happy like that. And today in class, we actually talked about how you as a person, like, the 5 people that you are closest with will be a reflection of who you are. Or no, you'll be a reflection of the 5 people that you're closest with. So if you are around really negative people, or you're around people who make you feel like shit, or who talk badly about you, or you're around drama constantly, that is what you are going to be reflecting, is drama, negativity, insecurity, anger, trust issues, things like that. And I can actually make a video on trust issues because I feel like that's a big thing. But yeah, stay tuned for that, bitch. But anyway, yeah, like, it's just, like, such a hard thing to be happy whenever you are around people who are literally demons in disguise, I would say. But yeah, like, that's one of the biggest advice that I have, is that once I left people who would put me last, or who would see me as a second choice, or who would roll their eyes whenever I made a mistake, or laugh in my face and whatever, once I left those people, I have been so much happier. I'm not even gonna lie, because now I don't have to pretend to be negative or unhappy to fit their frequencies, you know? The next thing is to go outside, see the light outside and stuff, because I feel like whenever you are inside all the time and you are limiting yourself to just, like, seeing the 4 corners of your room, or just seeing the dark, or just being in class all the time and not going outside for fresh air and things like that, you're not seeing the bigger picture. Like, whenever whenever you're, like, really upset and you're just in your room all day, that's as big as life feels, you know what I mean? It just seems like it's you and your problems in this, like, 4-cornered room. That's it. But whenever you go outside, you realize that, like, oh my gosh, like, I am feeling this way, but the person who just drove past in that car could be going through something as well. Or, like, whenever you touch the, like, this sounds really, like, stupid, but, like, whenever you touch the grass, you realize that, like, somebody in China is touching, like, the same grass, the same shit, you know? It's just, like, it gives you a greater, like, perspective. And also, whenever you're just, like, outside and it's light, it's, like, bright outside and it's nice and it's sunny and stuff, you just feel more alive. Like, you really do. And, like, go outside and, like, breathe, like, seriously, because life, I feel like, can be really fucking hard. Like, we all have shit going on, we all have jobs, we all have school, we all have whatever, and we're always busy and things are always happening, and it can feel really dark. But whenever you go outside, maybe go on a walk with your friends or your dog or your family or whatever, you just realize that there's so much more to life than your problems, you know? It's one life that we live, and the problems, like, look back at the problems that you have overcome. This is nothing. Like, this is just going to be another story that you can tell, and it's literally gonna be fine. Like, everything is gonna work out, I can promise you that. So go outside, get a different perspective, it's gonna be okay. My next piece of advice is to let yourself feel and decompress, okay? If there's something big going on in your life, don't be like, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm always happy, I have to be happy, positive, positive, positive. Because I know people like that in life, where they're just like, I'm positive, I'm fine, I'm fucking good. Like, they're just, like, so tense, but they're pretending to be happy, and it's like, no, you're not, and that's okay. Like, I feel like the happiest people in life are those who, like, let themselves cry, let themselves get angry, because once that emotion's out, you can be happy again. But if you're constantly like, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, it just drags because you're not dealing with the root of the issue. If there's something going on in your life, deal with it. Write about it. Write a song about it. Write a poem about it. Write it down in your journal. Talk to someone about it. Talk to yourself in the car. Whatever it is, draw your problems out. Something. Let it out. Cry. Scream. I don't know. Go on a bike ride. No, maybe not a bike ride and scream, because that might scare people. But like drive in your car or something, and just like scream in the car. Whatever you have to do to get it out, do it. Because honestly, you will feel so much better. And then, yeah, whenever you're saying, I'm happy, it'll probably be true because you let those emotions out. But if you bottle it, the next small thing that comes is going to set you off, and it's going to be monstrous. Take it from me. The next thing is to realize that, you know what, not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. You cannot change people's opinions as long as you like yourself and you know that you're a good person. Here's the thing. There's a difference between liking yourself and knowing you're a good person and liking yourself, period. Because if you're a mean person and you're rolling your eyes at everybody and you're like, you know what, everyone hates me because I'm that bitch, when really you're rolling your eyes at people and you're being mean and stuff, then you're the problem. But if you are being nice to people, and if you are just living your life, and maybe you're like gay, or maybe you're Asian, or maybe you're something and people just don't fuck with it, that's okay. That's okay. We had a conversation in class actually about that, because my professor is queer, and they were just like, you know what, like, not everyone fucks with me, not everyone's cool with me, but I am who I am, and that's totally good with me. And they're like, because then if people know that you're bothered by certain things that you cannot change, like if you're a really bubbly person and people know that you don't like when people make fun of you for that, they will just do that to get under your skin and control who you are. Once you accept yourself for who you are, people can make whatever comments they want, and it's not going to be a big deal to you. Like if people were to be like, I hate you because you're Asian, I'd be like, well, and what? Like, that's fine with me, because I probably don't like you either. Like, I'm cool with that, because like, I love myself for who I am. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I have done the work to be such an amazing person and to accept myself for who I am. So why would I care about what anyone thinks about me? You know what I mean? But yeah. And another really good thing to do is always hype yourself up. Be like, oh my god, I look so amazing. Oh my god, my skin's getting clearer. Even if your skin is going through a hard time, be like, my skin is getting clearer by the day. Or be like, my teeth are so straight. Or my hands are so pretty. Something. Be like, my hair is so long. It's so cute. Something to make yourself happier. Because it's really important to hype yourself up. People don't do it enough. People don't realize how important it is to be kind to yourself, to say nice things to yourself. Meanwhile, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, damn. But it's really, really, really important to be nice to yourself and be kind to yourself and spread positivity within yourself, because if you're not going to do it, no one else is going to. I can guarantee you that much. Yeah, like, you can wait a million years for people to hype you up and for people to be like, yes, you are that girl. It's only real when it comes from yourself. It's only real. You are only going to feel it real whenever you start saying it about yourself. You know, a million people could tell you that you are gorgeous, but if you don't feel that way, it doesn't mean shit. It does not mean shit. And it's not going to make you feel happier. You could have 50 people coming up in a row and say, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're smart, you're smart, you're smart, you're smart, you're athletic, you're athletic. People can say that to you, but if you don't feel it, it doesn't mean shit. It's kind of whenever you're like skimming a paper, like whenever you're reading in class, you're forced to read, and you're like reading the same line over and over, and then you like read the whole page and you realize you're on page like 20 after like starting on 0, and you're like, damn, I wasn't paying attention to anything. I was just reading. Like, I was just looking at the pages. Like, I was just looking at the words, but I wasn't actually like reflecting or like taking anything in. It's kind of like that whenever people are just like, oh, you're pretty, and you're just kind of like, thank you, but like you don't feel it, you know? compliment yourself. Look at things that you've overcome in your life and be like, I'm so fucking resilient. I'm so cool. I dress amazing. And things like that. Give yourself things to be proud of. You work hard. Give yourself things to be proud of, and no one can tell you who you are because they don't know who you are. You know who you are, bitch. You know who you are. But yeah, that's the end of this video, I suppose. I feel like there's so many things that you could be happy about. I feel like, honestly, my class is over. I'm in the car. I do have assignments to do that I am running away from, but I will get to them. Actually, in class, I was really pissed off because I was like, why is it so cold? It's literally June, the mid-June, and it's still cold as fuck. Like, it's nowhere close to beach weather. Everyone was wearing sweaters today. We're all wearing sweats, and it's mid-June, and I'm like, we're wasting time, you guys. We only have like 2 months of summer. It's supposed to be June, July, August. June's basically over. We only have July and August left. But then I was like, this is another thing. Don't sweat over things you can't change. Okay? If that kind of goes to the same thing as like, if they don't like you, they don't like you. Also, other things. Like, if you wrote an exam and you're like, shit, I did not do well on that even though I studied really well. What are you going to do to change that? You can't change shit. You can't change shit. You already wrote it. Let life be. Oh, I just spit everywhere. Let life be. Today I was pissy because the weather. I can't do anything about the weather, bro. I can't do anything about the weather. What am I going to do? Cry? Yes. Yes, I am. But, like, don't sweat things that you can't change. Like, if you made a mistake in class, if you bumped into someone by accident, if you fell down the stairs in front of everybody and you're like, damn, that was really fucking embarrassing. Don't let that change. Like, don't let that affect the rest of your day. I know it's easier said than done, but also, like, everyone falls, everyone messes up, everyone's human. When you realize that every single person that you're near is just another fucking human being, and like they're also imperfect, and they're also weird, and they also smell bad sometimes, and they all shit, and they all take showers, and they all have to eat to survive, and they all have to drink water. Like, everyone's the same. No one's better than anyone else. Why are you sweating about everyone else's opinions and everyone else's life? Just be happy, just live your life, and just be awesome as fuck as you already are. I kind of ate that. Anyways, I gotta go, honestly. Like, I told my friend that I was gonna meet her soon. Oh, I do have assignments. I did say that too. You guys caught me in my lies. But no, actually, I do have assignments. I just run away from all my problems. Anyways, but yeah. And I also have a prom and a graduation to attend soon. I didn't have a prom or a graduation. That's my, like, toxic trait, is I keep bringing that up. I did not have a prom or graduation, and I want everyone to feel bad for me. Okay, yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Okay, bye.